Not all damp is the same. In this video, we'll walk through the key differences between rising damp, penetrating damp, and hygroscopic damp, and also how to identify them and why the correct diagnosis is really important. Rising damp is caused by moisture travelling upwards from the ground through the porous brickwork or stonework. It typically affects walls to a height of about 1 metre or 3 feet and is most common in older properties where a damp-proof course has failed or was never there in the first place. You'll often see blistering paint, salt deposits, and crumbling or flaking plaster. Look out also for a tide mark. This is a key clue. Treating damp usually involves installing a new damp-proof course or DPC and replastering with salt-resistant materials. Penetrating damp occurs when water gets into the building through external defects such as cracked render, leaking gutters, faulty pointing, damage to the tiles on a roof, etc. Unlike rising damp, this type of damp can occur at any level of the building, and the pattern is often quite irregular. It's usually worse after heavy rain and can show up as dark or dirty patches on internal walls or ceilings. Treatment focuses on fixing the external source, that is the source of water. If it's a gutter, fixing the gutter and allowing the affected areas to dry out properly. Hygroscopic damp is caused by salt contamination within the wall itself. These salts attract moisture from the air, meaning even a dry wall can appear damp. Hygroscopic damp is commonly found in chimney breasts or areas with a history of damp problems. Patches often reappear after painting and may look damp even when the wall is dry to the touch. Diagnosing hygroscopic dampness can be tricky, but key indicators include patchy discoloration that doesn't respond to drying or ventilation. Treatment often involves removing the contaminated plaster and using a breathable barrier system before redecorating. There's also bridging damp, where solid plaster or render allows moisture to bypass the damp-proof course. It can look very similar to rising damp but needs a different solution, usually breaking the bridge and reinstating proper isolation. If you're unsure what type of damp you're dealing with, it's worth getting a professional assessment. A correct diagnosis now can save thousands in future repairs. For honest advice and proven treatment, get in touch with Dovedale Dampcure services.